In this recording, I will demonstrate how to use the academic continuity tutorial in an original class. So an instructor would access their class inside of nav uh, of the environment, and the tools menu should be in an empty course the entry point. And so if it is, then right at the very top we would have the academic continuity. And we can manage the description. It's an LTI tool, so we can manage the description. Here it says, what if the campus is closed? How can classroom instruction be temporarily continued with technology if an instructor or a student start here? So the display is different for students and instructors who are now logged in as an instructor. First, we have some general explanations, setting expectations about having to have access to a computer and minding the internet connection and its quality. Then we'll go ahead and move to the two steps that the tutorial is bringing out. Number one, communicating with students, and two, delivering course content. So beyond that, we would call that online learning, where we are making things better, more efficient, and then this academic continuity is simply remote teaching. So we simply go to next. So now we are at the communicating with students section, and we are asked to send an email to the class. Well, how do you do that in Blackboard? Well, you press this blue button, and the blue button will take you exactly into the send email system to all student users. And so you go ahead and send your email. So at this point, you're sending emails without having to create menus, browsing through menus, or learning anything else. Then, if you would like to add discussion forums, you're going to jump on the second blue button, and here's where you will start creating your discussion forums. Now notice that the student menu is not being populated. So how does a student get access to the discussion? Well, that again is done through the tools area, because somewhere in the tools area here, there's also a discussion board. And so a student will go ahead and access it this way. Let's get back to our tutorial. So after the first step, we now move to the next one, delivering course content. Now notice that we are not explaining how to upload files, how to create assignments, and so forth. Instead, we're going to rely on a synchronous video application, Blackboard Collaborate. And by simply clicking on this link, we're going to be taken to our course room, and we can either schedule or start a session, and we're right where we need to be to accomplish this step. And then we have a little bit of review, um, explanation that really if the period for remote teaching is extended, then we should start looking at using tests, grades, digital grades. And so these links will take us to some key videos that are posted online by Blackboard on how to do that. So this is the last part of the tutorial, which also has the option to go back into the tools area where faculty can explore what it is that they can do in the course right now. So this particular tutorial is straightforward, only two objectives, and it helps faculty to create a scope around their remote teaching. And now I'd like to demonstrate to you the student's view. And to do that, I could switch the view as a student, or I can very quickly navigate here to users. All right, locate my ID here, change a role, and we're going to be a student now. And let's go back to tools. So it's the same tool. We're going to click on it, and now a student has a simple explanation here of basically be patient. The instructor has already made this course available to you. check your email. They will tell you what's going to happen in your class because certainly um, the instructor needs to lead this part, but it's fair to give student a little bit information on what's happening. And so this tutorial is going to deal with how to quickly explain to an instructor what is the scope of remote teaching in an emergency, and then provide direct links to get them off the ground. Thank you.